one of our visions, one of our dreams is to pull our industry together a little bit.
Oh, right? I can't agree more.
And so, like, what is your perspective? How do we begin to do that? Because I promise you, right? Like every single time I come into the group and we're talking and we're having great conversations, it never fails. There's one technician who says, man, the owner's a piece of shit. They're loading their pockets with money. I'm not making anything. I mean, how do we reach somebody like that? What's your perspective?
I think, honestly, at the end of the day, from what I've seen, what I've experienced and spoken with other technicians in private or in person, I think a lot of it boils down to financial. At the end of the day, yeah, they're going to come put out. Yeah, you're going to have bad guys that are going to milk the system if you pay them other than flat rate. But as a whole, most of them want to come in and they're like me, want to get the job done, do it right the first time, provided the equipment, the gear, and all of that is there. But I think a lot of them just want to know that their family and their bills are going to be paid. And then you take that stress away. What else are they left with?
Are we seeing that many technicians that are underpaid, do you think?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, me and Brian were just talking about this the other day on, in my group, my Facebook group, admin chat. There's way too many people that are way underpaid. And then there's guys that are, that think they should be paid more than they're worth or whatever. That's not the point. I don't care what the door charge, what you guys charge at the door as an owner from a technician standpoint. As long as I'm happy with what you and I have discussed on a pay agreement, I'm good. You want to charge $300 an hour at the door and give me, 40 or whatever the case is, I'm good with that.
You bring up a really important point. As long as I'm happy with our agreement, right?
Yeah.
And I think that speaks volumes on both sides of this equation, right? Because, one of the things I'm always saying, and people are really tired of hearing me harp about it, the reason technicians in a lot of cases, not all cases, but a lot of cases, right? We talk to a lot of technicians, we talk to a lot of owners. The reason a lot of technicians are being underpaid today is because the owner of the shop was a technician who never learned to be a shop owner. They never learned how to make the shop profitable. They're still out there fixing cars. They got their head under the hood of the car, right?
Yep.
Now, that's not everybody, right? There are owners who are absolutely loading pockets and they're like, man, all I want's a boat. I'm going to sell this place the first chance I get, right? I get that. That's definitely out there.
Thankfully, I've not worked for that.
Right? But I can speak from my personal experience. The reason my people were underpaid and they weren't treated the way they should be treated was because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And so you say that, and
so they wouldn't be underpaying at dealerships. Are they underpaying at dealerships?
For the most part. I mean, when I worked at John Hall Chevy in Daytona, now granted where I'm currently at with Legendary in Daytona, I think the cost of living's a little offset more expensive here, which it's gone way up in the past year. I don't understand why, but that's here nor there.
We can talk about that if you want.
No. Because I'll lose my mind.